football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Fresno State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Oh, shit.
And it'll be incomplete.
That's my bad, dog.
This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like they just
that
don't.
is my motherfucking bad.
That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hubbard. Quick completion on the out. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Smith. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. The run from the shotgun. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 50, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Ball is spotted on the 6. It'll be first and goal. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Pressure coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Stanford's offense will get the ball for the first time. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Caught near the sideline, it's Meyer.
I guess if you're going to get a 1-yard gain, at least it's kind of a highlight. Great body control, great job understanding how to keep a foot in bounds and give a little toe tap on the sidelines there.
You make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Hold and fire complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to pop the draw. Got the first down and still on his feet. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that game.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Finds his man. It's Barnes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fresno State right back to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught behind the line. It's Reeder. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. It's Hubbard. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Fresno State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt.
Damn, y'all can't box that dude.
Big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Nice move there. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Keeps looking downfield. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Muscling ahead on third and short. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Fuck, I had it.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost
I was too far
of
down
confidence
here.
for this
Let's just go
defense,
for it.
getting a stop against these guys on third down. Fresno State hoping to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hubbard. Looking to scramble. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Well, it wasn't a lack of effort by the quarterback there on that design run. He tried to stretch out and get the first, just couldn't quite make it.
And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Snaps it in the shotgun. Moving out of the pocket. Striving
Aw, mother. Get that ass
able to
busted,
get
boy.
it back. Good thing for him. They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. push out the lead at week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. You better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Back to throw, it's Hester.
No, man.
It's Henry. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
To give to the big fullback. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the side.
Motherfucker.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. No huddle here for the offense. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Looking down the middle. All kinds of
Where are we at?
that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Stanford! Fitted in the window for the score.
I thought the coverage just busted when I
That.
drew
They
up everybody.
needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes.
Fucking holding, are you kidding me?
Down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding, receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Hubbard. Using the quick game. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got the back in the middle. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Nope, that ain't what we wanted to do.
With a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass. Got his man. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
No.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Got his man downfield. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno.
And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Henry. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away.
Again.
They play on that return, but will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field.
Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
You're
penalty.
killing me.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hubbard. Got his man quickly. Turning it on. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll swing it out to the left.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Rides to the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Fresno State right back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Touchdown, Bulldog! And the stomping has commenced.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Back to throw, it's Hester. Quick strike complete. Strong, firm tackle.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He might want another play. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
There he goes. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Past the 30. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Through his hands and incomplete.
Oh, wow, we're jumping for that.
Catch every time it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. To the air, it's Hubbard.
Come backwards.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Now the toss. Touchdown, Fresno State. Great job by the back on the option.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Oh, he's got some space.
Here we go. There's another Heisman drive.
After a spin move like that.
That's a huge throw for the offense.
Yeah,
But they're
their
down by
quarterback
a
is
ton.
11,
We're going to need a
12.
lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play in the second half moving forward.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Did you just turn this on? Really? Did you turn this on? Huh? You turn these lights on?
Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Clark to fire. Here comes the heat. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them,
breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Sends it downfield. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it to him on the
Good
screen.
blocking.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. It's complete to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Hubbard. Flushed out of the pocket. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Fresno State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 25 over New Mexico. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Running game got stuffed on 1st down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Now on the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Made a defender miss. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Dropping back, it's Hubbard. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll toss it to the left. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Fresno State right back to the line. Right back to the well. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up. Yardage you can and help out the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Makes the quick grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
Pulls it in. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Fresno State right back to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Clark wants to throw.
Song too late.
He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
If you're not really